first of all, you should understand about these two signs, right? This sign and this one. Now, here, this is we call as less than, right? Or sometimes smaller than. This is less than. Now, normally we read book or anything like from here to here, no? Left to right, like this way, no? Normally, most of the time. So, when you go like this way, you feel here, first of all, small side. Here is small and here greater. So, that's why this is we can call as less than. Here lesser side we you can remember like that. How to remember? I'm telling here kind of tricks. When you see like this way, here you face first of all less side, so that's why this is less than. Like here, when you read like this way, look like this way, you feel first of all you face here greater side, so that's why this is greater than. Like that you can remember, right? But the idea here like this. Now if you wrote something here in this side, now for example here 2, here 5, now this is correct, because here telling this side thing of this sign, left side is small than the right side, correct? No, this 2 is less than the 5, it's correct. And here if I wrote same thing, I need to put here 5, here 2, now it's correct. No, now they tell left side is greater than the right side. Very simple idea. But if you wrote like this way, now this is correct, this is also correct. Now if you wrote like this, but the 5 here like this way, now this is wrong. Why that? Here they tell what the left side, I mean this side, is less than the right side, so that's why this is wrong, right? This is the basic idea, right? And sometime, remember, you can tell, they will tell to you like this, they will put unknown letter, for example like this 2x. now here what the meaning, here idea again same thing, always will be the same, but when you have like this way less than, left side, this side is small, this side is greater, that means this x is unknown value, no? Algebraic letter, unknown letter, so that's why here x can be anything, but here we have something, but the x must be greater than 2, right? Or someone can tell other way, but the 2 is lesser than x. Here x is the thing. Now we need to get answers. X should be greater than 2. Here idea. So that's why here answers will be always when you have how much is the difficult your question doesn't matter. Finally you will come to this type of step. This type of last step. Here they tell this unknown one is greater than 2. That means any value greater than 2, it will okay for x. So that's why you can put 3, 4, 5 like that, so on. You can put any number for the x, but it must be greater than 2. That's the idea, right? Keep mind. And again, very important one, if they give like this way 2, same way 2 less than, and then here they put a dash and next. Now what the meaning? Here meaning is very important. Again x is greater than 2, right? X is greater than 2, but here they put dash, that means x can be equal to 2 also. That means if x equal to that also okay with this, if they put here dash, right? This unknown one can be greater than 2, it must be greater than 2. But if they put this dash here, that means including 2 also. So here your answers will be what? Including 2 also. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on, like that, right? Remember this idea. This is very important. Same way for the other side also. Now if they put here like this, now think here they put okay, I will write the same thing like this way, x. Now what the meaning? Here I put dash also. Here if there are no dash, that means x should be less than 2. Now always when you read this inequality, this is step, keep mind, read with unknown letter. This unknown letter, with the unknown letter, read it. That means how x, I mean you need to start with the x should be less than or equal. Normally we call this is less than, when you have like this way we tell actually greater than, but we need to think like this way. When you try to get the idea here, you need to think with the unknown letter. So you have to think x is, for the x, what the sign we have, x should be less than here, x should be less than the 2, right, like that. But if someone asks from you, you can tell like this: 2 greater than or equal to x, like that. But when you think what is this meaning, how to get this idea, what are the answers, think always with the unknown letter. It doesn't matter it first, you have here x or here, doesn't matter. Keep try to understand with the unknown letter. That means x is less than 2. So here what are the answers? X should be less than 2. What are the less than 2 answers? 1. Here, but we have dash also, no? That means including 2 also. Can be equal to 2 also. 2 and others must be less than 2. So 1, 0, -1, -2, like that. Right? That's the idea. Can be even decimal numbers. If they tell you no, x answers are integer, then like this. Otherwise, can be even decimal. Right? Then, yeah, like I told you here if they tell like this also okay. I mean x less than 2. Now here what the idea? Here x should be less than, x value should be less than the 2, right? So what are the less than 2 answers? Here will be further. Here you can't get 2 because there's no dash here, right? There was dash this, that here normally we tell 2 greater than or equal to x. Now when you tell like this way, but you can't get the idea, you have to tell, think it with the unknown letter, then it's easy. X should be, that means these unknown values. What are the answers? Your answers should be, must be what, the less than or equal to 2, like that. Think, and then you can get these unknown values must be less than the 2, like that. Here also when you have like this, now this is okay, normally we read this way. Now you can tell what the x is less than, this unknown value should be less than the 2. So what are the value with the less than 2? 1, 0, -1, -2, like that. Here we not get 2 because there's no dash, right? Keep mind that kind of thing. Try to understand. These are the basic thing regarding inequality. Now think like this. What the, if you got like this, x less than 5, right? Even here we call, now normally when we tell also we tell like this, what the x is less than 5, and he also because of that, what the x, what side closest to x here? Less side, no? This side is the closest to x, so that's why we call x is less than 5. That's the idea, it's like that. Try to understand, it's not big deal, but some are confused even with this, right? Here now with the x, you have to think x is greater, x value must be greater because greater side is the closest from this sign, greater side is closest to x, so that's why we call x is greater than 3. X value should be greater than 3, right? Try to understand that. From this sign, which side is the closest to x? According to that, depend the x values. X is greater, x value is greater because greater side is closest to x. So x is greater than 3. That's the idea. How we can mark this one? But the x, I will write like this way: 2 less than x, or 2 less than x. If someone asks from you, you can tell this is 2 less than x. But if you try to understand it, try to understand with the unknown value. That means unknown value should be greater than 2. What are the values you need to? Your answers must be with the unknown letter. Think it. Answers you can read like that way. This for the x, read unknown values. What are the answers of this question? Should be greater than 2, right? That's the idea. Answers of this should be greater than 2. Now, how to mark this? Yeah, it depends according to the question they ask, right? Now, how to mark this inequality, how to represent this inequality on number line, right? That's the thing now we need to discuss. Now, it depends according to how they ask. Now, if they tell just represent this on number line, yeah, we can mark this like this, but the unknown, your answers must be greater than 2. So where we have greater than 2 answers, these are no, this is the 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, those are greater than 2. So that's why greater than 2, this way make here kind of circle, kind of here hole, blank, inside the circle here should be blank, don't color, because here there's no that dash, right? Now your answers, that means answers, this x should be greater than 2, no? So greater than 2 side, draw a line like this way. I will draw a line. It's very simple idea. Draw a line like this, right? And put arrowhead also here. Now that means from here to here, or any answers can be, you can get for the x, you can get any value like this. Why we not color here? There's no dash here, that means not including 2, right? X can be any value greater than 2 but can't be 2 because there's no dash, right? Try to get that idea, right? And if they put here dash, you should color, right? If they put this dash here, you should color, right? This one, if you have dash here, you should color, right? Keep mind that. And now yeah, I will mark that thing also here. If you got like this were the 2 like this way, now how we color this one again? Now 2 here, they put dash, think if you have dash here, now how we color again? You need to think like this about the unknown value, your answers x should be greater than 2, your answers must be greater than 2. That's the idea, no? It should be greater than 2, those values should be greater than 2. So where you have values greater than 2, these are no, but in this time we have the here dash, so that's why you should color this, make a circle on top of the 2, but again color it because including 2, your answers can be even 2, here for the x can be even 2. So this is the answer side, here these are the value you have for your answer for the x, these are the answers. So here we color because we have dash. That's the other thing you need to understand. Now another thing you need to focus here, actually this will need for any some other questions also. What is the integer meaning, right? Integer meaning, right? I will tell roughly idea here. Integer mean normally like whole number, but it can be even 0 and minus, I mean negative numbers also, right? Like for example, 1 is a integer and minus 7 also integer, right? But if you thought 1.5, this is not integer, right? And minus negative 7.8, these are not integer, and also like 1 over 2 and 3 over 4, these are not integer, right? Integer is this is integer, this is integer, like can be any number, but can't be kind of decimal or fractions, right? Normally proper fractions or mixed number like that can't be. Basically like that you can get the basic idea like that. It can be only integer value. Integer meaning is like that, right? 2, 7, 4, minus 3, even 0 is an integer, right? Get that basic idea. It will help you to understand some question, to do some question in inequality. Okay, now you know what are the integers, right? So if they tell to you represent this one, this inequality, this one on number line, you have to represent this on number line. Now very carefully check the question again, whether they tell like this, but they represent integral solution on the number line, right? Of this inequality, you need to represent integral, right? That means integer values. right? When that time, now for example, now here think x is less than 5, x is less than 5, so your line should be less than 5. Here is the 5, less than mean this, but can be these are like, now between here you have 3 point something, 3.1, 3.2, 3.5, like this. These are can't be, these are not integral value. Even again here 4.1, 4.2, 4.5, like those are not integral, so you can't mark. So that's why very carefully, if they tell to you represent integer values, you have to do this way. But the x is less than 5, less than 5, here is the 5, less than mean this side, so this x should be, your answer should be less than 5. So less than 5, what are the answers less than 5? These are, but here there's no dash or like that. If there was dash, yeah, here 5 also you need to color, right? These are, you need to mark like this, right? Like this way, color, right? Like this. Normally they will draw the number line and they ask to mark, so you have to mark all the digits they represent here with the less than 5, right? Only these points we mark and color, right? Not the between. In between these we not draw a line like that, don't do, because here they tell integer solution, only integer solution. But if they tell just represent on number line, just they not tell integer value or something like that, just they tell represent this on number line. This is on number line, you have to represent this inequality. So very simple, like I show you earlier. Here 5, there's no dash, so that's why you don't need to color this circle. Just make a whole blank inside. Then here less than, no, this side, just draw a line like this, right? Like this way, right? And put arrowhead like this, right? That's the idea. Here you need to keep very carefully think whether they tell integer solution, then it should be like this. Now think, sometime they will give inequality like this. You have to slow, not like earlier, just simply you can think it, right? X greater than or less than a number, just a value like that. No, here's most of the time you will get this kind of inequality. You have to slow first of all. So how to do this? Keep mind, this is very simple. This less than sign or greater than sign will be here. You can think as a just think like equal sign. Now for example, this one you can think like this way. You have a 2x minus 1 equal 1, like that. You can think, just think, don't write here equal sign, very carefully. Just think this is like a equation and try to make x as subject. Like you need to slow the x, you have to get the value of x, like that thing. Now how to make x as subject? Very simple. You have to remove 2 and minus 1. Minus 1 bring to here, right? So here will be 2x. When you bring this minus 1 to here, it will be plus 1, like equation, right? It will be plus 1. Now here you will have 2x, 1 plus 1, 2, no? Right, now both sides you should divide by 2. Here divide by 2, here also divide by 2, right? Then here you will have x, here you will have 1, right? Now x is less than 1, right? Now you got like earlier, this is you know how to mark, right? X should be less than 1, right? X should be less than 1, no? Right, that means your line. Now here they not tell integer values, represent integral value, no, just represent this one. So very simple, x should be less than 1. Here is the 1, don't need to color because there's no dash. So less than 1 mean 1 here, less than 1, these are the value, so that's why you have to mark that side with the arrow, right? Now I don't need to show this everything, right? Now you know how to mark this one when you have like this way, right? Now think this type of question, right? Now here like earlier, but here there's something you need to understand. What there? Now you have to make x subject, but look here, x sign is x, minus, here negative sign, right? When you have negative sign with the unknown letter, very carefully, you can use tricks to skip difficult step, right? Now I will show you. That's why I wrote here same thing here also. I will show you solving this using two methods how to get the same answer. Now I will do the normal way. I need to make x as subject. So 7 bring to here. So here will be minus 2x, right? Here this is 7. That's why they not put sign here, plus 7. So this will be minus 2x. 1 here. When I bring this plus 7 to here, it will be minus 7, right? Here plus 7, no, right? That's why there is no sign here. When I bring to it here, it will be minus 7. Now here, what the minus 2x, here 1 minus 7 mean, right? Here plus 1, here minus 7. So it will be minus 6, right? Greater number sign and get the difference, right? Now I need to divide this both side by minus 2. This is minus 2, no? So I need to divide both side by minus 2. Here also divide by minus 2. So what answer we have? Minus 2 to minus 2 cut. Here you will get x. Here minus divide minus plus. 6 divide 2 mean that will be 3. But if you wrote like this, it's wrong. Now here you divide by minus number, no? So you have to change this sign to other way. Keep mind, when you in an inequality and equation, this is the difference. If you divide by a minus number, you must change the sign afterward. After that, you have to change this sign to, now here we have less than, no? You have to change it to greater than, like this, right? This is the answer. Keep mind, because you divide by minus number. Normally in an inequality, this is a one major thing you need to understand. If you divide by minus number or multiply by minus number, you have to change the sign like this after that, right? Or you can skip that. When you have like this, now you feel, no, this unknown letter has negative sign, minus sign. So bring this minus 2x to this side, then it will be okay. Now here 7 I will keep the same side, then plus 1 I will bring to here. When you bring this plus 1 to here, it will be minus 1. Then when I bring this minus 2x to here, it will be plus 2x, like that. Now this minus 2x become plus 2x. So here what the answer? 7 minus 1 means 6, and here 2x, both side divide by 2. Now you will have what the answer? 3. Now look, this both are same. You can see here x side is greater, right? Where you have x, that is greater. Here also when you have x, it is greater. But here you don't need to do that way. When you divide by minus number, you have to change the sign. But here we not face that type of situation, because why? I already make this minus 2x to this side, then it become plus. So I don't need to divide by a minus number. Here I divide by plus 2, no? That's the reason. You can do this way or this way, doesn't matter. You must get the same answer, but, right? Here meaning is x should be greater than 3. Here also meaning x should be greater than 3. So if I mark that greater than 3, no? Here is the 3. There's no dash. So there's no dash here, so that's why here there's no dash. So that's why just make a circle, and x should be greater than, so here these are the greater value, no? I need to make this way arrow and put like this way. This is the answer for that. If you need to represent this inequality on number line, it will be like this. Now think, you have to solve this type of inequality, right? Here what the difference? In two places you have a inequality sign. Here less than, here greater than or equal, here less than, right? We have two sign. Now how to do this kind of question? Okay, this is the idea. Here what we need to do, get first of all left side one and the middle one together. Now like this, right? I will draw a small line here, right? I will get these two first, but the 2x minus 1, same thing I will write, only left side one and middle one. Then here again I will get what the middle one, x plus 1, and the right side one, this one. right? Middle one will come to here and here, both place it will come, right? Middle one should put here and middle one should put here also, right? Left side one and middle one, left side one and right one. Okay, now slow this one. How to slow? Now you know this idea. We put this x letters to one side, 2x. When I bring this plus x to here, it will be minus x. And here when I bring this minus 1 to here, it will be plus 1. Already there was plus 1, so that's why I put here that. And then when I bring this minus 1 to here, it will be plus 1, right? X bring to here, this minus 1 bring to here. That's all I did here, right? Then 2x minus x mean what the answer? It's like 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, just 1x, x. And here 1 plus 1 mean 2. Okay, now we slow one side. Not only that, you need to slow this side also, right? Keep mind. Now here what we need to do? Here also, if you need to make x subject, x keep here, plus 1 bring to here. So here already there was 5. When I bring this plus 1 to here, it will be minus 1. So here 5 minus 1 mean 4. Okay, now we slow all the this inequality at two places. Now we need to mark these two separately, right? Okay, I will do that. Now here I draw the number line. Now this is one solution. No, what the x should be less than, sorry, x should be greater than, here greater side, no, this side, no, right? X should be greater than or equal to 2. Here we have dash, no, very simple, there's a dash, so that's why I will mark 2 here, 2, and I need to color also that because there's a dash like this way. Now they tell x should be greater than this, x should be greater than plus 2, x should be greater than plus 2, greater than plus 2, here is the 2, greater than which side, this side or this side, this side, no? So I need to draw this, I will draw little line, a little bit extend like this, right? Okay, it should be go to this way according to this one. I'm not put here arrowhead yet because why? I need to mark something else also, this one also, right? Here what the meaning? X should be less than 4. Here x should be less than, this, no, x should be less than, that means our line should be less than 4. Okay, here 4. Now do I need to color the middle here? No, because why? Here there's no dash. Here 4. Then it should be less than 4. Less than 4 means less than 4. This number. So when I draw line, this both will be meet like this. Now this is the answer for this inequality. This one, right? This one. So this is the answer, right? So try to understand. This is not much difficult one. When we have two inequality sign and inequality like that way, you have to separately do 2 by 2 get, middle one will be come to both place, same way, right? They put this way no sign, same way here and same way like this, slow and very carefully mark on number line. One mark little bit extend and then other one mark, then think how we can join that two, right? Now think, sometime they will give this type of question. What they shade a region and then they ask, tell the inequality. Find the inequality represent this shaded region, right? So here now this one equation they given, this line equation they given. Sometime maybe they not give the equation, so you have to find the equation. But keep mind, how to find the equation if they not give, you need to know it. But for that, I mean, how to find the equation, I make a video everything about graph, linear graph. So check that video. In that video I discuss what the how to find the equation when you have a line, right? Line graph, this way graph, how to find the equation of that, I have discussed that. So check that video, then you can get the idea. Now here they wrote this is the equation, but they don't ask the equation, no, they ask the inequality. What are the inequality represent this region? So how to find? Now this one equation they not give, but it's easily you can find, you know. Now this is a vertical line, no? To find the vertical line equation, very simple. This vertical line cut which axis? Intersect with the which axis? This one cut the which axis? So very easily you can tell this is cut the x-axis. It go like this in a vertical line. No, any vertical line cut the x-axis. So this one cut x-axis. So we can write here the equation like this: x equal cut at 3. No, so x equal 3. Even this is I discussed already in that video, so you can get the idea here. Now this line equation, this is cut the y-axis. This horizontal line cut the y-axis always. So this one equation will be y equal cut at what? This one, I mean y-axis cut at what? It is 2. So here will be y equal 2. Like that easily you can find the equation. Okay, this kind of line, how to find the equation, I have discussed in that video, even this. So you can check that video, then you can find the equation. But now the thing is, they not are the equation. They ask the inequality, define this, represent this shaded region. So how to find it? This is the way, easy way I will tell to you. Okay, now this one, I will write here, for example, this one, x equal 3. Now, as your wish, put x and then put a greater than or less than sign. It's okay, as your wish, right? It doesn't matter, it's okay. I will put, because this is not the answer, right? This is not the answer. You have to find. And these all three lines are bold line, right? Not dash line. So now I will put like this way: x is less than, x less than, and equal this dash also, because these are not dotted line, dash line. It's a bold. So you need to put even equal, x less than or equal to 3. Like that I put. Now I need to check whether my inequality is correct. I put this sign like this now. So I need to check whether this is correct. What I should do, get a point from this shaded region here. Now this point you can get easily, or this one. Then this point x value, what the x value here? This point x value is 2. For the x, put x value. We have only x now here. So for the this point x value, put the 2 here. So 2 less than 3. Now you can check. Here basic idea, when you have a shaded region, get a point inside that region. And now in this inequality, you need to find whether this is correct. So for the x value, put the x value of that coordinate, what the point you got at that point, what the coordinate of x coordinate here, what the x coordinate of this point. It is 2, no? Put 2 for the x, then check whether this is correct. Correct, no? Okay, that means your inequality is correct, your sign, not the other way. So one inequality will be like this: x is less than or equal to 3, right? This is one coordinate, right? Now we got 1, right? Now how to find the next one? This one. Okay, this one also I will write y. Okay, this time I will put greater or equal. You can equal, you must put greater or equal, because this is not a dash line, bold line. So y, now this equation 2, no? Y greater than 2. Just equal sign replace with greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to, with this with that signs. Then okay, then check whether this is correct. Again, inside a point, this region, shaded region, inside that region point, get the y value. Now this time we need to get y value, because here we have y, no? At this point, what the y value? Y value is 4. Put here 4 for the y. Okay, now even this is correct. I got the correct one. So that's why this inequality also correct. So y greater than or equal to 2, right? This is also correct. But if somehow this is wrong, then you have to change this sign to other way. Now if I put for example, think I assume like this way. Now y equal to 2, but I thought like this way: y less than or equal to 2. Now what will happen? Think, if I put 4 here, what will happen? Whether this is correct? Wrong, no? So that's why this inequality is wrong. This is the 2 inequal. Now this inequality and this inequality we found. Okay, now we have to find the last one, very important one. This is the this one. Again, same procedure you can follow. What the write the equation. Now we have y equal 2x plus 1, no? So I will put here y equal, even this time I will put greater, y greater 2x plus 1. Here we have y equal 2x plus 1, but equal sign I replace with as my wish, I put here greater or equal to 2x plus 1. Now I need to check whether this is correct. Correct inequality. Again same procedure, but here little different. But in this point coordinate, x and y value both I need to put here, because why, here we have x and y both. X and y both we have, so that's why here x and y value put for x and y. Now here x value is 2, so I will put 2 here. 2 into here 2 into, no, 2 into, for the x I put 2 plus 1, and for the y I need to put what, the y value of this point, it is 4, right? Check whether this is correct. 4 greater, here will be 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 1. What is the answer? Right? Here will be 4 greater 5. Whether this is correct? Is this correct? No, this is wrong. So that's why this way not work. This is not correct inequality. So you have to put what, the inequality here, or the other way, not this way. You have to put other way. What the inequality, you have to put what, the y here greater, no, I need to put less or equal to 2x plus 1, right? Like this, 2x plus 1, because y value here, if I put like this way, you will get wrong answer. When I put the this point inside the point x and y coordinate, when I replace with this x and y, we get wrong answer, wrong unequal, this one. So that's why I need to change this to other way, right? Other way mean here y greater or equal, no, I change it to less or equal to, like this. And now this is the third correct inequality, right? These are the three inequality. So try to understand, it's not big deal. When you have equations, what you have to do, just equal sign replace with the unequal sign hash according to you, and then after get a 1 point coordinate inside the region and replace those coordinate with the your inequality. Then check whether you will get correct inequality, correct answer. Then if it is correct, then your one correct, like here we did. But if you get wrong one, then your sign you have to change to other way. That's the only thing you have to understand. Okay, now think, they will give to you sometime, they will give this way inequality. Now this question read well and try to understand. They tell region represented by this inequality, you have to shade, right? First of all, you have to draw these line, this one and this one. Then you need to shade the region which denote by this inequality. So first, how to do this one, right? This one we need to understand. So think here, you got like y equal 3. Now here y is greater than or equal to 3, no, you have, but think y equal 3. So very simple, you need to think it, right? I don't need to tell it, just y equal 3. And here we have dash, this dash also. So y equal 3 mean what? Y equal 3, like I told you earlier, here we have the cut down y axis, here like this way. You should draw that line here, y equal 3, but that is should be bold one, not the dash one, because we have this equal like this way. This equal sign also we have, y greater than or equal, so that's why like this. And then the next one, this one, here we have how we need to draw this, y equal 3, sorry, x equal 3. Here we have x equal 3, like that we need to think. Here when you have x less than 3 but has a line, if you need to draw has a graph, just think x equal 3. So x equal 3 mean, you know, here cut the x-axis, that mean. And not only that, this there's no dash here, so that's why it should be dash line like this, right? Like this way, dash line, dotted line, try to draw, right? Like this, right? Now we did that both. Okay, then after what you have to do, right? Now you need to draw this one, this line, right? This line you have to draw. Then how to draw this one? This one very simple. I don't need to explain much here. I think you can understand we need to make x and y coordinate. No, here we put x, here y, and we need to get 3-point coordinate like this, right? 3-point coordinate, right? Here okay, I will put 1 2 3, then replace here x with 1 and then find what the y value. Now I will do only one. Here if I write y equal 2x plus 1, y 2 into x mean I put 1, then 1 here, then what the y value, 2 into 1 2, 2 plus 1 mean 3, like this, right? You know how to draw this, so here should be 3. When I put here 2, 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5, and here will be, when I put 3 here, 3 into 2 6, 6 plus 1 7, right? 7, like this. So very simple. Now these coordinate I need to mark 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, that means here. Then the next one 2 comma 5, 2 comma 5 here, and 3 comma 7, 3 comma 7, right? That will be here, like this, like this way. Then you need to draw the line, this graph, but that is also should be, no, here we have dash, that's why it should be bold line, like this. Okay, now we draw all the 3 line we need to draw. Now we need to decide what the side. It's very simple. I will show you now. Here this is the first inequal, this one. Okay, y greater than 3, that means this line, no, this line, no, this one. When I put y value from this side, for example for the y 4, if I put 4 here, what will happen? For the y I put 4, think 4 greater than 3, this is correct, no? That means from this line, this side is the side we need to color. Okay, think that means we have to color one region, no, here. It will be most of the time when they give this type of question, it kind of, you know, triangle or rectangle, that kind of shape. So I basically think this, now I feel this triangle should be, we should color, but we have to confirm it from this line, this side. Okay, that means this, everything you have to color. And then this one, x should be less than 3, so get again x value. Now this is that line, x equal 3, x this represent this line, but we have no idea whether this side or this side we should color. So if I put one value for x here, for the x I write this, I will write this value. For the x I will write this side value. Then what we will have, this is correct, no? That means correct side is this one, this side. From this line, this side is the correct side. Okay, from this line, this side, from this line, this side is the correct. That means basically this triangle, I think. Now here is the most important part. From this line, this side to this side, we should color. So again write this inequality again. What the, okay, I will show you it down like this way. I will write that inequality y less than or equal to 2x plus 1, right? 2x plus 1. Now from this line put one coordinate, this side or this side coordinate. I will put now I guess no, this triangle, so that's why this one coordinate is what, the 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4. So I will put that 2 value to this inequality, whether it is correct. Then if it is correct, then that from this line we should color this side. So I will put here y value is 4 and 2 into x value mean 2 here, right? Now what the answer? 4 here, here will be 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 1 5, right? Now this is correct, no? This is correct. That means from this side we need to color this side, from this line we need to color this side, right? That means this triangle. Like that way you can decide what should you need to color, from this line this side, from this line this side, from this one this side. So that means basically this triangle you should color like that way, right? That's the basic idea. If they give a this way inequalities, this way inequality, and they ask to color the region represented by these inequalities, so like that way you can find the region.